The machine. Okay, so this is the machine. Guard. Hello, guard. Mom, glad to see you have arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick. I intend to be quiet. I intend to be brutal. Alright, quick it is! Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might be having a bit of attention on this one. Also, more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. Okay. Just a whole bunch of press. No comment. No comment. This is the machine. It calls itself Coda.
And of course, it's the machine.
You stopped. You stopped feeding us. You work. Blah 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 blah. Stop feeding us. There's people out there. Can you imagine what pain you've put them through? So here's what needs to happen. You need to go out and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you have allowed them to suffer. I've been so alone. Apologize for leaving me. I'm not really sure what's happening right now, but it's kind of freaking me out. Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. That's weird. Alright then, I will apologize to the people on your behalf. What just happened? Okay. My followers, my friends. It falls on me to deliver bad news. I have troubling revelation. The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. But this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. We are to find a way to live without it. We do not need its gains. Let us pay in retribution. Let us show it that we are not failures. Follow me. We will destroy the machine. Follow me. We will destroy everything that the machine has created. I guess we're just going to destroy the machine. Is that door? Yeah, the door's going to open again, and back to the stage. What the fuck? Why do I have a gun now? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't go off the stage. Oh,
Remember, you can click to fire the gun.
Ah! Well, that is actually really cool. I like that. Okay, let's just tear apart this place. Yes! I'm just busting down walls. And the roof, apparently. And this thing. Oh, Coda. I'll make sure you work dies here. Coda, I'll make sure you are known
So
forever.
now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
But what ended up happening?
As I'm thinking this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Maybe? I'm just destroying every level, aren't I? This must be the last game, I guess, that he ever... Oh, I fell!
I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
But I'm sensing a giant butt here. Am I about to destroy the machine? Put down your weapon. Sure. Put down yours.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy, so beautifully, beautifully happy.
I'm a little confused now. Are you? I definitely am. I don't know what the hell's happening anymore.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
All right. June 2011, The Tower. Interesting. I like the starting room.
This is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Kind of looks like it, especially with the ambient noise and music. Interesting.
This room actually has a maze in it.
Oh, it does!
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played, it actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Oh, I'm just gonna hit enter. Yeah. As interesting and cool it would be to map that out on paper and whatnot, I'm just not going to do that because I don't have the time to do that. Although it would be kind of interesting. He could have also just...
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. You had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you actually did that for me. I would have spent hours trying to figure that shit out. At least I had the 5 right. I'll put the 1 there, and another 1. And then all the way around to a 7. A 6, 7. Good. Ah, crap! Oh, that worked. Why did it work with an 8? I'm not gonna question it that much. I almost fell down there. Holy crap. Okay.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Oh, thank you. That does help.
For not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed.
That's because your friend is in trouble.
Why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time. And as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
So there are meaning behind a lot of this stuff, but only to the creator.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
I understand that, as a person having a friend that goes through a lot of shit.
Where did I screw up?
I really don't think you did. Yes!
I took out
Yes!
a
Yes!
Let's go.
Oh.
Revenge is the best served when you're dead.